So I got this on Marketplace, 8 drawers. So it looks like solid wood here. Must be a veneer. It's raised over here. It's pushed up on this side. So this, from looking at it from underneath, is solid wood, the skirt. The plan right now is to stain this part, at least the hardwood surfaces. Oh gosh. See how this part of the side panel is not flush with the back part, so try to get that flush. I need to fix the bottom of the drawer, which has a metal rail. Some of them are bent. As you can see, the wear marks on here. Alright, see how this part right here is all worn. The drawers are it's just particle board here. The face seems to be of solid wood. Also, the drawers are not fully stapled in. I'll have to do that. Some of the drawers are not. They need to be tightened up somehow. I'll probably stain this, keep this indentation black. Hi there. Thank you so much for watching today to see what I'm doing in this video. Sorry that it's been a while. This particle board bureau presented me with a few challenges. I was on vacation, I came home sick, I had to deal with some outdoor chores, finish the bureau, and start editing. So, let's get to it. Alright, so I removed the support piece for the back of the shelf, and there's a square piece at the end of the particle board was recessed into this little hole. So what I'm doing is I made some real wood plugs, and I am going to first test fit it, and of course they're too big. So I'm going to go back in, attempt to trim them without cutting my fingers off. Okay, so I recut it safely. I used the stock that I got it from, and I just recut more from that stock instead of risking my fingers. So let's test it again, see if it fits. Really? Ow. Alright, so I got the blocks so that the right size, and part of the reason why it wasn't fitting was because there was the edge of the inside was still had a few bits of particle board stuck there. Alright, there's that one. So this nail was driven into this piece, but it was pushing this piece out, and this piece was not sitting flat against the outside corner trim. So what I did is I pried these two apart. I pushed the nail back in, was able to pull it out. So now I am going to go get, let's see, I'm probably gonna nail this one into here, and then I'll grab the clamps so I can raise this piece up to make it flush with this, so then I can now attach it that way. So what I'm doing is putting this big bar clamp on to squeeze this joint in. It was a pretty good space. So quick little recap is I removed the supports of here, here, and the bottom one because it was particle board and it was already bending. And I replaced it with some actual wood pieces, some 1x, and then I re-glued in the top piece, squeezed it together. That should be ready to come out of the clamps. So right here is the original finish, whatever clear coat they put on top and stain. So that's still there. There's some edges that are lifting up, like right here. That's all particle board underneath, so it must have got wet at some point. So that's all lifting up. You got here that's lifting up, and there's a section right here. That's all lifted. Actually all the way to the corner here. The plan is I'm just going to sand this down so that it's flush with this is real wood. I'll probably just repaint this portion of it. I'll stain the border. I think that's going to be the easiest solution. There's no way I'm going to fix that. That's super thin. I'll just sand it down smooth and try to make the top look good. just gonna sweep it across to get rid of any raised particles. Alright, so I got 2 coats on, and I'm going to sand between the second and third coat. I've got 400. Give it a quick, it's not too bad, just going to knock down a little of those air bubbles and wipe it down with some mineral spirits, and then put our third and hopefully final coat of poly on. Fine. I think I already showed you that I had the back on, so get that on. It's starting to smell a lot better now. This black is just, it was everywhere. Not happy with the way that came out, but it is what it is for particle board. Not my best, but what I had to work with, it is what it is. And what I did over here is, I might have to come back again, but I put in some extra poly into the groove, trying to get it so that it's smooth, so that way whoever has the bureau next, if they do spill something in these grooves, it won't penetrate. And because all this underneath here is, that's all particle board, so that's what the main issue with the particle board, or with the top, and why I painted it is because it all blistered because it got wet